A look at this final formula. This is the mid formula, and what this formula does is it allows us to strip out a particular value from from a cell. So this is similar to the find formula, but it's a little different because it's actually going to report back the value, not the placement of a particular value within a text string. So let's just first take a look at the formula. So equals mid, open parentheses. Now, the text here, the first argument is text. I want to look inside this cell. Now what I want to do is I want to look for the second value. Okay, I want to start at value number 2 within this cell. And let's just imagine that maybe we have a standardized code like a zip code, which is what we see here. And we know that all of the codes start with 0. Maybe we just know that our data set has zip codes that all start with 0, and we simply want to focus on maybe the second value. We have a reason to kind of just strip out the second value of the zip code. So what I want to do is I want to pull out this second value, and I only want to pull one value. I only want to pull that one digit that is in the second place. And this is what this mid formula does. Now, I'm gonna, again, I want you guys to play around with this, like kind of just like vary it up. Like imagine if we said, okay, let's pull out the third value. It'll return the number 3. If I wanted to pull out, if I wanted to pull out the fourth value, it'll return the digit 0. If I wanted to pull out the fifth value, it'll pull out the number 5. And actually the fifth value, and I'll get the number 5. So these are formulas that I'm going to go back to what I'm actually looking for, which is the second value, and I want to pull out only the first, one character. This is just examples of how we can kind of extract values from text strings. That's kind of the main point here. This will kind of come into greater context as we use these formulas for some data cleaning exercises, which will be a focus of a future week's work. A quick note on the third value. This is, we can choose the, to go to the second kind of value in the string. We could also, let's say I wanted to pull out 3, the second, third, and fourth. So that's 3 digits. I'm going to put the number 3 here because I want to pull out 3 characters, and I'll get 730. If I wanted to pull out 4 characters, I'll get 7305. So what I'm asking you to do is simply pull out that second digit, and only the second digit, kind of going in there and sort of this formula is kind of like a virtual scalpel to the text string. We will be using these formulas again in a future exercise, like I said, where we're going to have to clean some data. The important thing right now is just know that these formulas exist and just feel comfortable kind of playing around with them and giving it a shot. I do have sort of, updated sort of references here. So it's mid formula, find formula. This got typed over, but this is the len formula. And then trim, and this is also len. So if it was a little confusing given the mistyped sort of formula references, my apologies, but hopefully this clarifies, and please keep in touch with any other questions. Thanks.